If you are in need of a boost, though, this morning, we've got just the ticket. Lisa T, our friendly mindfulness coach and singer-songwriter, is with us for some free feel-good advice. Lisa T, hello and good morning.
Good morning, Lee. How are you?
I am feeling not blue, you'll be glad to hear. I'm feeling very, very chipper and upbeat. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Yeah, there's a lot of germs going around at this time of year, isn't there? So I've got a little bit of a tickle, but other than that, can't complain.
So if we go down your line of work then, as a mindfulness coach, do you believe in this whole Blue Monday thing? Is it actually a thing in your experience?
I think there's definitely something in it. Like you said before, it's sort of the nights are getting dark earlier. Another thing is the New Year's resolutions. Apparently around this point in January, people start feeling like they actually are not keeping up with them as well as they'd hoped. And that can be quite demotivating and make you feel a bit rubbish. And then also you've got the fact that payday was quite a while ago, back in sort of earlier in December, and it still feels like a while until you're going to get paid again. So, there's quite a few factors that stack up. I think there is something in it.
Now, we've mentioned a few times on the show about things you can do to change your mood and little pick-me-up tips, etc. You still, Matt Lee, maintain what Lisa said a while ago on the show about this whole cold shower thing.
Yeah, because if you don't know, there's a guy called Wim Hof. So basically he does like cold water sort of therapy, really. And it's like short, sharp shocks of cold water. You've seen the ice baths that people do. You've seen that on the TV, the TV show they did. And Lisa's like an advocate for this. So Lisa's like a practitioner in it, so she can talk to you about it in just a sec. But when she first came on the show, said try having like 30 seconds to a minute of a real cold shower blast at the end of a hot shower. Just 30 seconds to a minute of cold shower just to focus yourself. And it really does work. I've been doing it for like 5 years now, and it's really, really good.
I tried it last year and can say it definitely does. Just tell us how it works, Lisa. What's the science behind it?
So you don't have to get into a cold shower. You can have your normal nice hot shower and you can just turn it cold for 30 seconds right at the end and breathe through it. And when you do that, it releases 250% dopamine, which is the happy hormone in the brain. So scientifically, you cannot feel blue or sad when you step out of a cold shower because of what you've just released in the brain and the body. That's how it works. But I know it's not that appealing at this time of year. But like Matt said, once you get into it, it just becomes part of your routine and you really do start to feel the benefits. And I can't personally imagine not doing it now because it makes me feel so good.
It's a good one. It really is. I tried it. The shock is unreal, but it does have the mental benefits to it, as Lisa and Matt were just explaining there. If there are people thinking, I'm cold enough, I'd rather be miserable than have a cold shower, what other tips have you got for us, Lisa?
Yeah. So just going back to the shorter days, the fact that it gets dark earlier, I think one of the most important things at this time of year, and it was actually a lot of people mentioned it when they were talking then about what they do to beat the blues, is just getting out in the daylight if at all possible. So a study has shown recently that if you can just get as little as 10 to 15 minutes daylight each day, that can really help to improve your mood and reduce fatigue. So this study was done because of something called seasonal affective disorder, which can happen for some people at this time of year, which can be caused by less sunlight and shorter days. But just 10 to 15 minutes was found to really help people to feel better. And it was done on a group of office workers who spent a lot of time inside, and 50% of them were asked to take a break and not go outside. And the other 50% were asked to go outside for 10 to 15 minutes during their break. And it was found that those that went outside in the daylight just for 10 to 15 minutes, they had improved mood and improved performance by the end of the study. So that would be my really key tip at this time of year, to get some daylight when you can.
And that could be doing whatever, walking the dog, just popping down the shop, walk there if you can, instead of taking the car or what have you. Whatever way you get your 10 to 15 minutes outdoors in the daylight, that's what you thoroughly recommend, yeah?
Yeah, definitely. And like you say, you don't have to sort of go for a run or anything too active. It's just getting out there. And obviously, you've just said the weather's not looking great for this next week. So again, it doesn't always feel like you want to get out. Sometimes you think, oh, I just want to stay inside. But it really can lift our mood to get the fresh air and just to get a little bit of daylight whilst we can before it goes dark. So that would definitely be one of the things I would suggest. Shall I share another one with you?
Yeah, go on. We're all friends here. Let's have another one. Go
We're all
for
friends here, yeah. I'm not going to say have a cold shower because I know not everybody is going to want to do that. And we've already talked about the benefits of that. By the way, I'm still waiting for Matt Lee to come to one of my breathwork and ice bath sessions that he confidently said he was going to be.
I did say that last time you were on, and I've completely bottled it. So, yeah, I will have to do it.
One day.
All talk, yeah. All mouth, no trousers.
But yeah, if anyone can stomach a cold shower, like I say, that's really good. But something that's maybe a little bit more accessible for everybody is just thinking about any New Year's resolutions that you've set yourself. So like I say, around this time of January, apparently this is where we start to maybe just not keep up as well as we have been doing the last couple of weeks. So apparently from a recent study, 60% of us make New Year's resolutions, but only 8% stick to them. And this is because we tend to overwhelm ourselves by putting our New Year's resolutions too unrealistic. So for example, if you've just decided you're going to start going to the gym, you might say, I'm going to go 5 or 6 times a week and really mean it. And that's really good intention, but it can be quite hard to keep that up. So what might happen is one week you might only go 2 or 3 times, which is still amazing, but you still feel like you failed because you've not done that 5 or 6 times that you said you would do. So my advice here is just to have a think about what you're setting yourself for the rest of the year and make sure it's realistic, make sure it's achievable so that you feel good about reaching these goals that you've set yourself.
So cold shower, 10 to 15 minutes daylight outdoors, and realistic resolutions. Don't try and go from never having been to the gym before to going 6 or 7 times a week, because it ain't going to happen. And then you've got all the other stuff you can stick to as well, haven't you? Routine's a big one, fitness, healthy diet, etc. Some great ones there, Lisa. Thank you very much. Just while we've got you, I wanted to play this because Lisa, as well as being a wellness expert, is a singer-songwriter, and she's got a new tune out.
The way I style my hair, the dresses that I wear, you love to show me out. So proud of what you got. You say I light up every room, taking my every move. Well, there's more to me than the girl you see. I'm easy to love right now. Easy to love. But if my world fell down, would I still be enough? You think I'm easy to love, easy to love, easy to love, easy to love.
This is Lisa's brand new tune, Easy to Love. It's had a few plays on BBC Introducing on a Thursday night already. Tell us about it, Lisa. You happy?
I am really happy. I've been working on it for just over a year now, and I wanted to wait until I felt really good about it, until it was perfect. So I'm glad that I waited. And yeah, it's the first song that I've had played on BBC Introducing that's my own original song. So I'm really grateful, really, really happy. Thank you.
Brilliant. Is there anywhere people can get hold of it?
Yeah, it's available on all music platforms under Lisa T Easy to Love. So it's available everywhere now, which is great.
Superb, superb. Thank you so much for coming on. Congratulations on the new single, and thank you so much for all of those tips to beat the blues this January as well, if it benefits one person. We have done our job this morning, apart from the cold shower one, which is really, really tough. No, it's good though. It's good. Lisa, thank you so much. All the best.
Thank you. Take care, everyone.
Thank you. Bye. The brilliant Lisa T, friendly mindfulness and wellness coach, friend of the show from Cheshire, talking to us all about how today is Blue Monday, giving us some tips to give yourself a boost. Cold showers, just a little blast for 30 seconds, 10 to 15 minutes outdoors in the daylight, and keep your resolutions realistic. Don't try and go from 0 days at the gym to 7. Just set yourself like a 2 or 3 day target, maybe, and then you've got routine, fitness, diet, etc. Great to have Lisa back on the show with us. More of your pick-me-up songs coming up to help combat Blue Monday as well. First, though, to the roads to see how we're looking. Slow in Sandyford, gridlocked in Sandyford, actually.